Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to preview the science fiction thriller, The Rig. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. Before an enigmatic fog descends, the oil rig Kinloch Bravo starts to experience weird occurrences, including tremors and electrical problems. The entire team is stranded on the rig without radio contact or functional communications, which causes tensions to rise and tempers to flare, especially after one of the crew members suffers a major accident. After escaping his fall, Baz starts having weird symptoms and visions. The crew of the Kinloch Bravo rig gets contact with the standby vessel, and they start to hope for a rescue as they start to discuss the rig's impending decommissioning. Lek passes away inexplicably after standing outside in the fog, while Alwyn passes away following an odd meeting with Baz. Hutton breaks free after being imprisoned. The ash carries parasite spores, as Rose finds out. Magnus isolates Fulmer out of concern for the spread of the parasite while sending squads to hunt for and bring back Baz, who is absent and considered to be dangerous. As Rose makes a puzzling discovery about the spores and their connection to extinction events, Baz starts acting unusual and unsettlingly more frequently. Garrow contracts an infection as more spores spread. As the flare burns out and the electrical systems fail, the rig faces more issues, and Fulmer decides to take a risk in an effort to maintain his credibility. Fulmer assists Rose and Heather in their investigation of the spores while working to heal from his wounds. In order to stop the oil pipeline, Baz and Garrow realize they need Fulmer, which has devastating ramifications for Fulmer as he fights to maintain his sanity. The crew is frustrated when the signal returns, but they are unable to call the Coast Guard, and Magnus battles to keep everything under control as he tries to control his memories. The crew believes they may finally be getting rescued when lights start to show as the fog looks to be moving on shore. A Kinloch lifeboat Pictor head Coke is on board when Charlie shows up. The newcomers announce their arrival as Coke challenges Magnus' authority on the rig and sows discord among the crew. Fulmer aids Baz and Garrow in completing their task. The group discovers Coke is not telling them the whole truth after looking into his motivations. Hutton, Murch, and Dunlin get involved in Coke's scheme to kill the crew men on the platform in order to seize control of the pump room. The circumstances leading up to the Kinloch Charlie rig explosion are explained, as well as Coke's role in them, his true purpose on board, and Pictor's schemes. As Rose and Fulmer determine the awful extent of what the coded letters they have found really signify, the crew scrambles to find a solution. To assist Baz in preventing the ancestor from causing another Storega slide, Magnus, Rose, and Fulmer go. Similar to Kinloch Charlie, Coke tries to complete his task of killing the organism, but the crew manages to stop him. Baz stays behind as rescue helicopters arrive to extract the Kinloch Bravo's crew. The rig is destroyed, and the rescued crew watches as a tsunami is formed and travels towards the shore, likely eradicating the coastline. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.